Detective Schwartz on December 17, 2011. I'm here with Officer Bishop of the NYPD, and we're interviewing Langston Caverly, also known as the filmmaker, charged as a suspect for 7 murders, which includes famed film critic Norman Cage of the New York Times, as well as others.
A light that never dies burns you forever.
Oh, would you shut up? Your movie trivia bullcrap's starting to tick me off.
Bishop, please, you know you're not supposed to be mean to the suspects.
Spare it, Schwartz. I don't need to be lectured by some rundown detectives who've been laid off by the worst police department in the state.
And I quit.
Whatever. Listen, you just don't do your things, and I'll do them my way. You act like you care about this guy. He's killed like 7 people.
We don't know that yet.
We don't know that yet. Just look at this guy. He's delusional. You take one good look at him, and you can just tell he's got a body or 2 in his closet. Schwartz, he did it. Just lock him up already. We're wasting our time.
God only knows where you got that badge, Bishop.
Well, your department did a really smart thing, too, by taking yours away.
Well, anyways, enough screwing around. Hello, Langston. I'm Detective Schwartz. Officer Bishop and I are going to ask you a few questions. Are you up to that, Langston?
Man is capable of so much atrocity that he has imagination.
And what do you mean by that, Mr. Caverly? What is the significance of the sentence that you just said?
Save it. There is none. Guy just spits out random movie lines. There's no talking to him. That's just was one. A Beautiful Mind, I believe, Russell Crowe, Eddie Harris, and some fantastic films.
Movie guy, huh?
Everyone has to have their hobby, right? What do you do for fun, Schwartz, besides being so uptight? Of course.
Now is hardly the time for small talk.
Quite the sociable one, aren't you?
Don't touch that. Get off of it. Well, unlike you, Bishop, I take my job seriously. I'm just trying to solve this case. I'm not here to make friends.
Yeah, because you're getting so much done asking this lunatic questions that he probably can't even comprehend. You should just win a freaking medal, Schwartz.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But you will, one day.
Hold the camera, please.
Schwartz, are you crazy? Don't get that close to him. You nut. You know what he'll do to you?
Relax, Bishop. You act like we're dealing with an untamed lion here. He's only human.
Sorry, something about this guy just makes me uneasy.
Well, Bishop, if he does anything unexpected, I give you full permission to use brutal force.
Now we're talking. Put him in a chokehold, Calvary.
Langston, I know you're still under there under this newfound person, but please, we're just trying to help you. This is a very serious charges that you're dealing with.
Judging by the clueless stare, I don't think he's got any. Just let me beat it out of him.
Listen, Langston, why does everybody think you killed all these people? Listen, Langston, just please talk to us. What is your motive? Why does everybody think you killed all these people? What do you believe in, Langston?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Langston, please, just tell
You're lying! You didn't die! You're lying! You're lying!
Schwartz!
You didn't die!
Schwartz, damn it!
You're lying! You're lying! You're lying!
You gave me full permission, right?
Hey, you did what you had to do. There was no other option.
Hey, I only did it to shut the kook up. Don't think I have some sort of soft spot for you or anything. Hey, was that a smile? This is a new thing for you, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just laughing at the fact that you punch like a girl.
Last time I tried to lighten something up.
Well, we're definitely not getting anywhere interviewing Caverly in the mental state he's in. Maybe we should contact someone close to him to interview, like a family member, perhaps?
Well, Caverly really didn't have any close family members. Although he was a struggling movie director, maybe we can contact one of his contributors. They ought to know something.
Hey, it's the only lead we have.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting late. I ought to go home to get to my family. We'll research some contacts tomorrow.
Alright, I'm pretty beat myself. Take care, Schwartz. Get a good night's sleep. You're going to need it. A film has a lot of contributors. you know, have you ever sat down and watched the closing credits of a movie? It's exhausting.
You too.
Oh, and Schwartz? You can never trust a suspect. Don't make it a mistake again, alright? I will
Alright.
always be there to save your ass.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that into consideration. See ya.
See ya.
This is Detective Schwartz on December 19th, 2011. I am here with Officer Bishop of the NYPD, and we're interviewing Hatchet Muntz, Langston Caverly's most close friend and film contributor, editing 3 of his films. Hello, Muntz. How are you today?
Fine, yourself?
Exhausted. It was excruciatingly difficult to find someone who was even slightly close to Langston.
Yes, the only one Langston talked to on the set was me, really. He's pretty much stayed mute on the set for the most part, which stayed on a very non-positively received director for the most part.
Did you think any of his films were good?
As a friend, I saw the best in him, but as a serious film contributor, to put it bluntly, they were atrocious.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of them myself. I specifically remember you editing in my Inner Demons was quite superb. Nice soundtrack, I recall.
Thanks. Positive feedback is always appreciated.
So what do you think provoked him to be this madman of sorts?
Well, I believe the overwhelmingly negative feedback he got from critics on his last film put him in the state he's in. The Game. It was supposed to be his masterpiece, his Oscar winner, the film that would make people take him seriously as a film director. Well, at least he thought it was going to do that.
Well, 3 out of the 7 victims were famous film critics, and the rest of them worked in the film industry as well.
Just Caverly. It just looked like he would never do such a thing. Socially awkward, yes, a little bit. And a little off, yes. But a deranged psychopathic killer? That just doesn't seem like him at all. He was always so easygoing. Always had his head in the clouds. That's why he became good friends in the first place. He was quite the character. Always a joy to be around.
Desperate people do desperate things under certain circumstances, Mr. Muntz. And I don't think that Mr. Cavalry anymore is someone completely different.
Yes. I believe his fascination to be what he always wanted to be drove him literally insane, and transformed him into this persona of sorts. He always strived to be perfect, and nothing more. Filmmaking was his life. He'd spend days in his office rereading his script, altering every last detail, every time he went over it, going over what angle he would use, what emotion a certain character would express, every little detail. If there was an Oscar for determination, he'd definitely win it.
That's a shame. Filmmaking through, trust me, I know, being a cop was only my second career choice. To be honest, I can never get that career off the ground. I remember my college professor always saying, me and all of my choices were cliche and uninspiring. And well, I listened to him.
Everyone's a critic.
Isn't that the truth?
So, is there anyone that Caverly absolutely despised, a certain member of your film crew, or perhaps a film critic that gave him overwhelming negative feedback?
Yes, actually. Norman Cage, famous for his thumbs up, dumb sound review scale. He gave our film a 2 thumbs down. He even stated in his review how he wished he spelled an extra set of hands to give it a 4 thumbs down. His reviews were always quite comical, but he just took him so seriously. He can never take a joke, really.
Alright, well, I think you gave us all the information that we needed, Mr. Muntz. Thank you for your patience.
No problem. Try to contact me if you find out anything worth mentioning, alright?
Will do. Have a good day.
You too.
So, where is the newly found information lead us to, Schwartz?
Well, mentioned Caverly has a very distinctive grudge against Norman Cage. Maybe we should have a word or two with someone close to him. He had a wife, if I'm not mistaken.
You're correct, but where do you think that'll lead us? It's not like she's knew anything about Calvary or the whole situation for that matter.
True, but based on some selective interviews I've watched, she's been keeping fairly quiet about the whole situation. Maybe she's hiding something that could prove to be very valuable to our case.
And you're thinking we could crack her, right?
Maybe.
Well, I don't have anything better than that lead. Let's go with that, I guess.
You couldn't come up with a better lead if you tried. You're useless to this investigation, Bishop.
Like you did so much today. The guy pretty much spilled his guts out without any questionings whatsoever.
Well, at least I wasn't having some sensual movie chat with him. Oh, I didn't want to always be a cop, you know. I wanted to be a filmmaker, just like you. Your editing was so superb.
I can't help we shared similar interests. I'm sure if another low-life detective came in here, you'd be chatting away with him too.
You want Mr. Munt's number? I have it in my files. You two would look so cute together.
I'm leaving now.
Alright, this is Detective Schwartz on December 22nd, 2011. I am here with Officer Bishop of the NYPD, and we are interviewing Madison Cage, widow of the late famed movie critic Norman Cage of the New York Times. Good afternoon, Miss Cage. I'm so enthralled to see you at such difficult times. I know it's probably an excruciating hard time for you, and I know you've been keeping quiet in this massive dilemma, but the information you may have may benefit to us to our case immensely and help us find out who killed your husband.
You want to know why I've been quiet? I don't know a damn thing about your case. I don't know a damn thing about this filmmaker character. I'm going through the most worst thing that could ever happen to me, and I just want to be left alone. Detectives, the only reason I came is because you wouldn't stop leaving me so many freaking phone calls.
No need to be hostile, ma'am. We're just asking questions. We're the ones helping you. Really, I could give two craps less if we find this guy or not. It's more beneficial to you, you know. So, just start being responsive and answer the question.
Officer Bishop.
Well, that definitely is not going to help bring my husband back, is it?
Well, you want to serve him justice, right? Don't you? Just quit being such a...
Stop!
I'm sorry, detectives. Excuse me. I need to go outside to cool down.
Take all the time you need, Miss Cage. We'll be waiting for you. Is that how you handle every situation, Bishop?
Christ. Haven't you heard of good cop, bad cop? There's something wrong with this girl. I tell you, she's hiding something.
Well, no sense of keeping the camera on. I'll turn it off until she gets back. Thing's on low battery already.
Always getting cheap equipment around here.
Alright, this is Detective Schwartz on December 24th, 2011. I'm here with Officer Bishop of the NYPD, and we're interviewing the White Dragon, Madison Cage's personal trainer, martial artist, popular for his Bruce Lee homage films. He was the last person who she was seen with after she fled the police station a few days ago. Hello, White Dragon. That is your real name, correct?
Yeah, I'm a freaking martial arts master. I had it changed before I did all this movie. What?
Sure love to see you make a complete ass out of yourself. Oh God!
Oh God, Bishop, are you alright? I'll go get someone.
No, Schwartz! No!
What?
I'll do the interview, it's fine.
Alright, Dragon, very funny. You definitely got a good chuckle out of me.
I can't say the same. I think my nose is broken.
What's up? I'm the White Dragon.
Where the hell did you find this guy? A previous drug dealer or something?
Hey, you shut your mouth, please.
Alright, man, take it easy. Dragon, just sit down.
In all seriousness, we called you down here today to question you about the whereabouts of Madison Cage. She fled this police station 2 days ago, and her location is unknown. Since you were the last person she was reported to be with, do you have any idea where she is?
Listen, the White Dragon don't know nothing about nothing except Kung Fu.
Well, this is pointless.
I thought I told you.
Hey, really has escaping.
What the?